Right, hi there. Short date and learn objective, please. Pause the video while you're doing that, and then we'll get going on the lesson. Okay. Right, as you can see, we're solving word problems, and it's just with adding and subtracting today. I'm only going to briefly go over how we add and subtract, okay? Because I know we're really strong with that, especially with the adding. So let's have a look. If we had something like I'm going to do it with decimals, 4.73, and we want to add 14.9, okay? So remember, it's all about lining them up properly. So if I do my 4.73, I always have to make sure my decimal points are lined up, that my units are lined up, okay? My tenths are lined up, my hundredths. With this gap, if we want to, we can put a 0 in here if we want to, a 0 in there. But we don't have to. I like to put a 0, especially with my decimals. Okay. So then when we're doing our adding, isn't it? We do the 3 add 0 is 3. 9 add 7 is 16. So remember we do 9 add 7 is 16. Remember to put your decimal point. And we're writing the 16. I know some of you like to carry above, okay, or carry there. Whatever you like to carry, that's fine. So we're kind of writing 16, aren't we? But we're carrying the 1. 4 and 4 is 8, and 1 is 9. Nothing add 1 is 1. So it became £19.63. No, 19.63, sorry. Okay. Then obviously we've got the subtraction. So again, sometimes it can be a bit tricky in terms of when we're dealing with decimals. Let's make sure 9. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so again, key point setting them up, isn't it? 4 point, let's call that 9.3. Sorry, 9.3. So this year is definitely worth putting a 0 in there. Okay, because now so again, 0 take away 3 is not 3. Okay, we can't do the 0 take away 3, so we're exchanging or borrowing 1 from the 7, aren't we? Okay, because we can't do so we're going to take 1 from there, we're going to exchange or borrow 1 from there. Okay, that becomes a 6, and we're carrying on from there, aren't we? So then it becomes 10 take away 3 is 7. Then we ask ourselves, can we do 6 take away 9? We can't without it becoming a negative number. Okay, so again, we're going to exchange or borrow from the next number across, bring it over. This becomes 16 take away 9. We've got the decimal point here. It's 7. No take away 4. Can't do that. So again, we'll exchange or borrow from there. That's that, and bring it over, and that makes 10. Take away 4 is 6. Okay. Not going to go through any more than that. If you do need to practice your adding or subtracting, okay, you're just going to have to, there's just give me just contact me on that, because I'm sure we should all be okay on adding and subtracting. Right, okay. So let's have a little look at this word problem. Okay, so here we have Kate buys one present for £28.42 and another for £65.79. How much does she spend altogether? Now, all the questions today, okay, the first thing we have to ask, is it an add and is it a take away? As they become more difficult, actually, very often you do them both. But today they're more straightforward today, although there's a few tricky ones towards the end. So you're really just working out, are they going to be adding or taking away into the calculation? So let's have a little look. Sometimes we're looking for certain vocabulary, aren't we? Altogether. Altogether is often a sign that it's going to be an add. But let's have a look. So she buys one present. Then she buys another present. How much is spent altogether? It has to be an add, doesn't it? Okay. Altogether. So the price of the first present plus the price of the second present will give you the total of them together, isn't it? All together. So all we have to do, yeah, is to do our written method. Remember, because we're doing money as well, this is usually quite straightforward. Let's put a decimal point, and I haven't been advised. 9 plus 2 is 11. 1, carry the 1. 7 and 4 is 11, and 1 is 12. 8 and 5 is 13, and 1 14. and 6 plus 2 is 8, and 1 is 9. So in total she spends £94.21. So that would be our answer. Okay, that would be our answer for that first one. Let's have a look at another one. Okay, I'm going to go through these fairly quickly. Tom's new car weighs 2,364 kilograms. This is 1,187 kilograms more than his old car. So more than, that would straight away make me think, oh, you have to add. But again, it's not always as simple as that. So we're not going to jump in yet. How heavy was his old car? So this was his old car. Okay, so this is his new car. It's 2,364 kilograms. And this is 1,187 heavier than his old car. Okay, so we want to find out how heavy his old car is. Now, if his new car is heavier than his old car, because it says here, okay, it is weighs that much more than his old car, then obviously his old car is going to weigh less than his new car. Okay, let's have a look through that again. So that's his old car. Okay, so this is his new car, sorry, this is the new car, and we need to find out the old car. Okay, we need to find out the old car. So it has to be the new car minus how much heavier it is than the old car will give us the old car. Okay, so it does require a little bit of thought. So while sometimes the language might hint at one thing, we have to be careful. Sometimes you just got to kind of use your imagination, you sort of picture in your head maybe. Okay, so therefore it's going to be his old car, his new car, take away the difference, okay, between his old and new car, will give us his old car. So this one is the subtraction. 4 take away 6, we can't do that with that, so we're going to borrow there. 5 take away, can't do that, we're going to borrow there. 15 take away 7, 2 take away 1, 1, 2, yep. So that is how much his old car would be. And then we can just check that, okay, because then we've got his old car was this weight, okay, 1,177 kilograms, and his new car is 1,187 kilograms heavier. If we were to add those up, 6, we do in fact get the new car. Okay, so we've even just checked that one just in case. Okay, the new car. Right, okay, now when you come to do these yourself, okay, it's very easy to kind of rush in and make mistakes when it comes to word problems. You have to take your time, you have to think about it, okay? You have to take your time and think about it. Now we've got 2 questions here, okay, 2 questions here. So the first thing, have a little read of it and work out what calculation do we make first. What calculation do we do first? So this one, the apples in a barrel weigh 57.45 kilograms. Mickey takes out 21.88 kilograms. What is the weight of the apples that are left? Question 2, a lorry weighs 12,134 kilograms. The freight on the lorry, which is the goods, okay, on the lorry, weigh 5,984. What is their combined weight? Now pause the video, have a go at those 2 questions please with your workings out, okay, and play the video again when you've finished them, okay. So let's have a look at that first one, okay. So in a barrel there are 57.45 kilograms of apples. Mickey takes out, so there's your barrel of apples, okay, big barrel, and they're taking out, okay, so that's clearly going to be a taking away. If you want to know how much is left, isn't it, is a taking away. So we have to subtract 21.88. okay, I'm just going to do this quickly, can't do, so I'm going to borrow, okay, 7, this becomes a 6, 13, take away 8 is 5, then that's 8, sorry, 6 take away 1, 5, 3. Let me just check that because the thick pen makes it a bit tricky. Okay, those together. Okay, yeah, good. Okay, so that would be £35.57. So that is a subtraction. On the second one, let's just change the pen. On the second one, so a lorry weighs 12,134. Well, that's without anything on it. So the freight, the goods which you put on the lorry weighs that much. What is the combined weight? And again, that combined weight's a big clue, isn't it? It means you combine them together. So it is, again, this one is an add. 134. There we go. 5,984. So we add those together. 4 and 4 is 8. 8 and 3 is 11. Carry the 1. 9, 10 and 1 is 11. Carry the 1. 5, 6, 7 is 8. So there we have, in total, okay, in this one we're going to kilograms, don't we? Okay, so make sure when you do your answers, you do put the unit of measurements, and both of these are kilograms. Yeah, so hopefully you're all right with those. I'd like you to have a go at 2 more before we get on with the work ourselves, okay? Right, have a go at these two. Question 3, question 4. Okay. 1 year ago, Neil weighed 25.35 kilograms. Since then, his weight increased by 3.785 kilograms. How much does he now weigh? Question 4. Casserole weighs 1,585 kilograms. 780 grams of meat is used. What is the weight of the rest of the casserole? Have a go at those two, please. Pause the video while you're doing those. Right, so question 3. First of all, the key point is it an add or is it a taking away? Okay, so 1 year ago he weighed himself and he was that weight. Since then his weight is increased. It's increased by this amount. So he was this. He's now gone up in his weight by this amount. So how much does he weigh? It has to be an add, doesn't it? Okay, so this one again, it can be a little bit tricky, just making sure you set it up properly. 3.785. It might be worth putting a 0 in there. Okay, no take away 5. Sorry, not add 5, is an add, yeah, because we're finding out the new weight. 8 plus 5 is 13. 3, carry the 1. 7 plus 3 is 10. And 1 is 11. Carry the 1. 5 and 3 is 8. 1 is 9. 2. Okay, so 29,135. Okay, 29 kilograms. Okay, right, and let's look at the last one. We might need a little bit of extra. Let's have a look at the last one. A casserole weighs 1.585 kilograms. 780 grams of meat is used. What's the weight of the rest of the casserole? So overall the casserole is weighing 1.585 kilograms. Okay. Now 780 of that is meat, but what is the rest of it? If 780 grams is meat, to find out the rest, am I adding or taking away? Well, that's the whole thing, okay, minus the meat will tell us what the rest of the casserole weighs. Okay, so it is a subtraction. Okay, now remember, and this is the tricky part here, these are different units of measurement. Okay, so we've got 1.585 kilograms and we've got 780 grams. Now what we don't do is put 780 here, okay, because we have to put them into the same unit of measurement. Okay, we have to put them in the same unit of measurement. So I think it's probably easy to put this into grams. Now there are 1,000 grams in a kilogram, so let's put 1.585 kilograms, and then let's just have a look. 780 grams will equal how many kilograms? So I know 1,000 grams is 1 kilogram. 1000 grams equals 1 kilogram. So this has to be 780 is less than 1000 grams, isn't it? So it's going to be 0.780 grams, okay? Kilograms, sorry, kilograms. So I'm going to put them both into kilograms. So this becomes 0.780. And there aren't too many like this today, but there certainly will be as they get harder. We're going to do some more tomorrow. And as they get harder, we have to be far more careful with things like that, okay? So these ones, it's a subtraction, okay? 5 take away 0, 5. 8 take away 8, 0. 5 take away 7, can't do that, so we're going to exchange 1 from there, okay? 15 take away 7 is 8. So we got 0 take away 0 is a 0.085 kilograms, or if you wanted to, 805 grams, okay? 805 grams. Right. Okay, so when we're going to do the work today, what you need to do, the key with it always is just to take your time. It's just to take your time and think about it and make sure you have the correct unit of measurement, okay? It's very easy to rush through word problems. Very easy to get an awful lot of them wrong, okay? So it's not a huge amount to do today. I really want you to take care. So page 15 is just question 9, 10 and 11. Now with the extension today, I would expect most of us now today, most of us to have a go at this. Okay, some of us might just struggle on those. Well, those 3 will be enough, but most of us should be able to do the extension. Sorry, I think the extension. I think I've written that out slightly wrong. Oh no, I haven't. Okay. Now these 2 questions in the extension, there's a lot going on, so I really want us to have a go at those as well, please. Okay. Right. Okay. We'll leave it there today. More word problems tomorrow. Okay. Bye.